So why we went down almost 7% for GameStop and almost 6% for AMC? We have a little pullback for both of them. So this is just a preparation, guys, before a major shift in the market, because we have a consolidating zone or consolidation zone for a GameStop for a while right now. So in today's video, we have to discuss what we should do by tomorrow, Monday, and what we should expect for GameStop. If we drop down, there's a strategy, of course. If we pumped up, there's a strategy to play for both of them. So hit the like button and subscribe, because we always go live 2 hours and 30 minutes on our Discord and Patreon, and 30 minutes before the market open on our YouTube, where we discuss GameStop and AMC and pharmaceutical company that have major news before the market open every day, guys, on our community Discord and Patreon. The link in comment section below. So let's get right to it and discuss both of them right now. GameStop first, because as we discussed from the last video, if you don't watch it, guys, rewatch it, because we already discussed the 26 breakout and we said there's a major seller over there. See with me, we have one test, second, third, and fourth. Not just 3 or 2, but 4 times since the 17th of June. And of course, the short seller came heavily on Friday, like before the market closed by a few hours. Big seller came in. But again, we have a wick from below. So there is a big seller from above here, as we said, 4 times, and we have big buyer from below. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 wicks from below, 4 wicks from above. What does mean? Is mean there's a big seller from above selling GameStop, and big seller, a buyer from below buying GameStop. So that's why we are stuck in this range between the 26 and the 22.90. So there's still a chance. The fight is the same. The money is the same. That's why we're not moving. And that's why the volatility is less right now. We closed with just 28 million. This is the first time, guys, the first time that we see that the volume of GameStop is less than AMC. This is by far the first time since 2 weeks or even 2 months since GameStop squeeze. If we go to AMC, the same. We have the resistant on this descending channel instead of just resistant. For AMC, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, guys. The same reaction. We have 4 selling pressure of, or 4 big sellers that add in the position for AMC. But for AMC, we don't have the same buyer as for GameStop, because we dropped here from the 470 and we went down around the $4.36, which is the filling the gap that we did back in the 31st of May on Friday, I think. So yeah, right now AMC have much volatility and more volatility than GameStop for the first time, as we said. But this is not important. The most important thing is for both of them, guys, for both of them, holding the current support over the gap that we did for both of them around the 31st of or the 1st of June, to be exact. So both of them still holding the gap, and both of them didn't break the support yet. And however, we have a major resistance for both of them to break. For GameStop around the 26, as we said, 4 times it's been shorted over there. We don't have a major fundamental news to make the short cover on Friday. That's why we closed below, and that's why the short seller have more confidence to short GameStop before the market closed, because we don't have any news. However, by Monday or by the next week, if we have a major shift in the news, we might have a gap up over the 26. The gap up, guys, only happen if we have a major news. Let me just show you here. Last time we have a gap up, it happened here on the 1st of June, where we gapped, and of course the short seller cover very fast, because this gap up make them cover and get scared for the price to squeeze until the 46. Now we need to have the same reaction, guys, in order to make the short cover very fast, is by gapping up over the 26. Gapping up, as we said, this is an example, by open the market with a gap. There is no like a continuation for the price like this. You see, there is no gap. there's a continuation between the red candle, the green candle, they're connected. But here, there's no connection. That's why we call it a gap. And that's why we need it to happen here, guys, in order to confirm a major buyer, in order to confirm that the short seller covered. And this is will give us a major shift and at least 25 jump until the 32.54. For AMC, on the other hand, if we have a gap up, we need at least a gap up to break at least this resistance, because the other resistance around the 550 is a bit far for AMC, which we need almost 18% jump. But at least for AMC, we need to gap up around the $5. Yes, if we have the $5 gap, will be even perfect, because this will confirm that we have a big buyer. Of course, we need at least 10%. Yes, if you see AMC gapping up in the pre-market by tomorrow, 10% is mean game on, guys. Is mean at least this is the first signal for game on, because of course the big seller is still around the 550. For AMC, the big seller is still around the 32.54. So that's why we said the 25 or almost the 26 is the first signal for making the short covering up, at least for the next week, for GameStop and AMC. And this is really the most important level right now, to have at least a push up and getting out from this sleeping zone. This is, we call it sleeping zone. Let me just show you another sleeping zone for GameStop. Here, this is a sleeping zone before the breakout. We have many sleeping zone. Here, we have a sleeping zone. Here, we have a sleeping zone, guys. So let me just show you exactly. Here, this is one, this is two, and this is the tree here. Why sleeping zone? Because there is no action. There is no action. This is just a preparation for a major action, guys. Let me just show you. This is every time before any push up for GameStop, we have a sleeping zone. Here it was in May, and then we have the jump. Here it was in the end of May, then we have not 90 degrees jump, but at least consolidation up and down. However, we have the volatility here. And of course, now we entering sleeping zone before a major shift up or down. We don't have a confirmation yet, guys. We don't have the confirmation yet until we break this consolidation zone up from this resistance. For AMC, the same, guys. We have the sleeping zone or consolidation zone here. We have a consolidation zone. Let me just show you where it happened again. We have this is a selling pressure. This is not a consolidation zone for AMC. Consolidation zone was for AMC there, you see. And of course, consolidation zone, we entered right now around this zone. So we have consolidation zone here. So this has always happened, guys. So if you never traded before, and this is the first time for you seeing AMC, or if you already hold AMC and GameStop, but you never actively trading and waiting for just the jump, the price up or down, you don't know that this is already happened before. So just be patient, or at least just put alert around those levels, the 550 or the 436, just to confirm either we're gonna have a volatility up or down. Otherwise, you don't have to rewatch or watch your broker every second. It's a waste of time, because right now we have the $4.36. We'll see what's going to happen by tomorrow, guys, for AMC and GameStop, to discuss them in the pre-market, because next week at the end of this month we might have a huge activity once we break this resistance. So join us, guys, on our Discord as usual, as we said, in the pre-market, or in our live streaming here, where we do our live streaming and trade the market live 2 hours and 30 minutes on our BitShow and Discord. So thank you for watching, guys. Have a nice weekend and see you by tomorrow.